Oh, no content count. We are crushing it. Hello. Welcome to Sunday, the 8th of March. Yeah. In the year of the 2026. The circus tent is now open. The Stitch and Bitch is a fush. Oh my God, Phoenix. The Stitch and Bitch is here for fluff's sake. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, we are live. Let's check chat. I'm still figuring out the new studio setup. Where is chat in this new thing? Do. Oh yeah, it's over here. So many buttons. I don't know where things are. No live chats. No, I want to be the live chat. Oh, come on. Oh, it's up at the top. I'm so confused. Let's go over here. Welcome. Okay. Well, that worked out. Yeah, what you can't see is right down here. Oh, actually, close your eyes if you get seasick. No, that's... No, you don't eat this way. Just look. We have helpers early this morning. Who needs to see me when we can get cat cam instead? Hello. Welcome, one and I guess just one. Regardless, there are too many seats up in the front for the brave and the daring, as well as way too many up in the nosebleed section for the less brave and the undaring. So I don't know what you're waiting for, but come on in. It is, I said it's Sunday already. Oh my God, Phoenix, do you... I'm not sure. No, that I take that back. I think... Oh, Phoenix, where should we begin? Here. Oh. You're like the headless cat. Come on, boys and girls. You are missing the best part of the show. Cat cam. Oh. I'm not going to adjust the camera angle. Where? Oh, okay. And enough of that. All right, close your eyes. Where are we? There we go. You are at the circus with me, the one, the only, the hostess with the mostest, the ringleader that could, the one, the only, the Phoenix Electra. Yep, that's me, and this is my show because I'm so vain. Probably think this show is about me. I do. I really do. The Dolores corset, yet again, in a different size. Do I expect it to be too small? Yes. Is it fine? Also, yes. I'm just curious. And here I have my bodice front and back sloper. Oh, there's the top. I have pins in the back. I haven't traced it onto paper yet. My notations, and the back is done because I needed a place to start with making things. Oh, it's this dark black broad, lots of shadow. I'm like, all right. Oh, Phoenix, you are something else. So there's that. I started pinning half of it together, following the marked lines. Should we just... Alright. Let's stitch these pieces together and see what happens. Yeah. Because I had too many things popping around my head hole and have like, ow, I'm stabbing myself. I have 5 gajillion. I'm surrounded by so many things that are in various states of existence. But that happens sometimes because sometimes you get bored with a project. Sometimes something naturally takes time and it just needs to be. I'm gonna see how long it takes. I do have to say, for all the me not being used to where I am yet, having that Studio 2.0 remembered my settings from yesterday, and I only had I only had to click it, set it, and forget it once. Good work. Good work. Are there things still funny? There always is. But regardless, I'll take the price of $0. Alright, let's see how painfully long it takes to thread the needle. Come on. Oh, that was not the most painful experience I've provided you all. Oh, this might be though. There we go. You're kind of wrapped around all higgly piggly. I'm not sitting up straight. Ugh. Okay. Let the stitching and bitching begin, boys and girls. Ooh, what the... Mike, you don't need to be pointing to my boobs to talk. Look up here, not down there. Oh my god. We are a disaster today. Is there some tea, sweet? Yes. Thank you, sweet tea. Ooh la la. Sweet and spicy. Even better. There's a pin vessel. Alright, so I am stitching this iteration with the expectation of something is going to be wrong, or the fabrics, something. So, don't touch me there. It's alright. And I was seeing, actually, thank you, Mario, for popping by yesterday. The commentary in the art world, too, that I see not infrequently of, why is this not good? And it's called, you just haven't spent enough time practicing. And it's good to know that sometimes you just take your stuff out to play with it with the expectation of this is going to be an utter disaster. And it's okay. It is okay because practice makes better. Not practicing always leads to not being very good. Words of wisdom with the Phoenix. Howdy, folks. I see we've got the Peanut Gallery is assembling the most amazing collection of workers and lurkers that any station could ever want. But it's good because I want to be enjoyable even because and while you are doing other things. Oh, but I did hear, actually, before the show, I'm curious if people are keeping tabs and clickety-clackety, what's going on in Kansas City and why? Do we have any word as to why possibly they closed the airspace over the airport in Kansas City? What do we know? What do we know? That's all I got. That's all I saw from the intel brief from the good Joe Dolio. Yeah, so guess we'll see. Yeah, I took the pieces, measured them, was like, oh, this feels obscenely small. And then I'm like, Phoenix, think about where your measures are. And they also feel like a cluster in your brain. So just go for it. Because right now everything's too big. So why not make something that we expect to be excessively too small just to mix it up? Because it's been a while. It's been a while. And then maybe we'll sew some goopy eyelets because wouldn't they be fun to try out to use as proper eyelets on a garment? Yes. And how many do we need typically? Somewhere between 16 and 52. All things considered. So I wonder if the... What did I feel like I spelled my name wrong? Did I misspell my name? Okay, so there's the top. Then this version, instead of having the zip such as is on the RN Visi Titty one, I did a centerfold, so it only has one closure in the back. I'm just pressing it open. Yeah, so I measured the pieces, know what the waist should end up on this version, and there should be somewhere there'll be some space in the back when we get there. Let's see here. This is 1, 2, 3. That's 5. We are not ready for you yet. I need piece number 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4. Because we can count. And while I'm here, I'm going to leave this numbered spot. Oh, what I didn't do on the fabric, but I did do on the paper, is this time I slashed in little registration marks so that we could attempt to prevent the 5... Hello! Is that Allie? Who snuck in here? Yes, Allie. Welcome. Where? There we go. Let's see here, Allie. What disaster are you concocting? Good question. Oh, a gazillion goopies from Blameo. Yeah, right. The gazillion gloopy collection. Yeah, because I drew some more circles on. So I've got a whole bunch. Because you never know how many you're going to need until you get started. And from what we've learned thus far, always prepare more gloopy eyelets than you think you could need, because frequently there's one that you forgot or 4 that you forgot, as in taking into consideration the shoulder tabs, strap tabs. And depending on the iteration, there might be 4 in the front, and then maybe it's going to be completely detachable. So there's also another 4 in the back. So that's 8 gloopies right there, not taking into account a single one needed to actually get in and or out of the garment. So always make more gloopies. All right, let's pin this. All right, registration tab. So this one, marked one, goes here. Oh, that's why, because I was saving all of the ones that don't have markings yet. How are you, good Allie? Does it feel like spring? Is it still winter? Are we in that like mud season and faux spring? It's supposed to be warm today and then cool down a little bit, but all right, so I'm gonna flip this over, maintain my orientation, because sometimes it doesn't matter and sometimes it completely matters. This is a time we need it. Just gonna stick the piece back in. Wait, don't forget where it goes and how it goes into its slot. Alright, so that's 1, 2. All the ones that are backwards are already pinned. Where's the rest? Yeah. Here we are. Oh, and we'll do that next. We'll sew half. Oh, you know what? I'll somewhere not too far that I recall seeing, we have our lacings, pre-made lacing strips, so we're gonna kind of fudge number 6 and not use it and use the pre-made ones for fitting and adjustment purposes. LAI, you didn't change your time from fall back. Right. Yeah. It all just, after a while, it like one day feels like the next day and everything just runs into each other. But now your clock is correct. Yeah. Some of my devices corrected themselves. Some of them, as soon as I noticed that they were going to be incorrect, I adjusted them. And I forgot, I got lost. Yeah. Silly. Completely needless. I get why they had it, but now it just it completely unnecessary and confusing. Cause now I forget, is Arizona on the same time again or off time? And oh, silly. I know I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning with a big Gordo Gato fluff on my shoulder. Like, I'm gonna camp out right here, human, and at some point you will get up to put food in my face. And I did, but yeah, he was funny the first couple minutes of the show. If your internet doesn't poop out, I would just rewind it and fast forward through a cat cam because this little dude was camped out on the pieces that I that I just picked up. Fortunately, he didn't mangle them too much. Yeah. Oh, you know what we could? It's you know what I haven't tried is the stitching everything closed and then using a narrow hem facing or twill tape or something as the reinforcement and the boning channel. It always just feels backwards on garments where the pull is going to be this way to press the seams open. Like, why make it worse where the pull is? Why not just fold it over and have it flat and then use the folded over bit as the boning channel to just continue to add reinforcement where the strain is going to happen. But I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a clown who keeps showing up foolishly. But there's so many things to make, and this machine is too sweet not to share. So I'm giving you gifts by showing up. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, Ellie, I like Arizona is always off a little. You're right. What isn't off a little right now, though? Everything's off just a little bit. Too many. All the kettles are bubbling away. Oh my god! I think as if the Arnold Strongman, the big kid competition yesterday, the finale was not awesome enough. I'm going to go out on a limb that everybody here got showed up by a 9-year-old, a little twig of a young lady who pulled a deadlift of 180 pounds. I've seen the video twice. She's a rock star. Oh my god. Yeah, so your girl's got some work to do. Fudge muffins. Oh yeah, it was so good. Yeah, we'll see. Do I? Oh my goodness gracious. Oops, I found a pin. Do 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 do. Give me and I kind of enjoy that I sewed the seam line with the purple because I can see it through the fabric. This one, so I can know that my seam lines are actually all lined up. Which is helpful when every millimeter makes a difference. Don't poke yourself with your scissors again. What are you? Ow! Don't touch me like that. Stop. Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square. No-no square. Oh my god. Yeah, the meme game on Grunt Speak is too good, and that video clip, they just get stuck in your head. And it's like, Phoenix, that makes no sense. I know, I'll keep trying to explain the jokes, but Box Lady, Box Wine, and Cat Lady, and what they've done to this whole thing is. I have 2 5s, right? Yeah, okay. It's like, I'm pretty sure I cut out all the pieces I needed. Maybe I didn't. Oh, you never heard of the Kansas situation? Yeah, I just heard it. I saw it. I saw the brief about an hour ago, and that was all that was all my intel had to offer. Was it's closed. So I was like, all right, I'll just throw it out to the universe and see what folks might have heard or not heard. Not that I expected anything, but you never know if you never ask. Right, you go this way. You get flipped over, you get flipped over, and pin so we don't forget. Yeah, that little dude, he wanted to steal the show, and I was like, wait, Phoenix, you got 2 cameras and they're not stuck in place. Show off the little fluff because he's such a good helper. Oh, I think I have to see. Oh, YouTube, I'm forgetting about you. I will do better about uploading our shorts over there. Can you be quiet, or if you're gonna warm up, could you at least come on camera? Your presence is meowmatory. No, that didn't work out quite right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but we'll see. Too interesting. I'm tired of this proverb, may we live in interesting times. Can it just be boring? And I don't think so. So at least we practice how to do stuff. Keep being taunted. Because I probably want twill, all those D whatever nylons. I know I see where their purpose are, but for the garments that I want for the zombie apocalypse, I think we want cotton and or wool. The old-fashioned classics. Oh, I didn't say, but I am trying to maintain the practice of sewing the seams from the top to the bottom, because somewhere along the line I saw that you're just supposed the garment such as this corset likes it better. She just likes to be stitched this way. Background music brought to you by Cat. Yes. Yes, indeed. Oh, am I trying to... Let's see here. Is that a nice happy balance? Oh, I like that I can move where chat is. Oh, so good. Oh, don't rip your pieces. I'm having a conundrum in my brain of which size pieces. I want to try this in the 4-way stretch. I've got the nude power mesh, which, if all works out nicely, would be the lining right next to me. But when I think about in the past, when I've sewn with 4-way stretch from my woven patterns, I just instead of adding seam allowance to the pattern piece, I subtract seam allowance from the cut piece. And and if I do that for some of these pieces, if we're going to add bones in it for structure, there is going to be no stretch left in the pieces because the bone doesn't stretch. So I'm thinking about sewing them, cutting them like I did for this version with the woven material so that I've got a seam allowance and something to stretch. So what do I have to lose but time and materials that have just art. Hello, Horror. Welcome. Is that Horror? I think that's you. Oh, no. Live chat. I can't read. It is Canada. You are repping hard today. Good work, boys and girls. Oh, the maple syrup peanuts are here. Sorry. How are you, Horror? I hope things are good. Tolerable, that work is working and not overworking, and that life is lifing in all the ways that it does, but in a tolerable fashion. Yeah, we'll go with those words. For fluff's sake. Did I not? I sewed through too many layers here. Let me take the snips and free the pieces. Oh, Allie. Inserts could be useful for expansion between the bones. Yes. Work is working. Thanks. Good. Yeah, I was like, I think I need some of the actual 4-way stretch to stretch, because if I don't, then there's nowhere to go from there. Oh, Phoenix distracted by the outside world again. Oh, Ellie, I am not a maple peanut. Maybe the smoky maple bacon, eh? All right, Ellie's a fancy peanut. All right, you picky circus peanuts. Silly. I know, just like I realized as I was forgetting to put my lips on that I don't have enough rouge. Ooh, or I may like a beaver. You're like a beaver. Oh, beaver. Ow. Breakfast of Champions. Why do these pieces not want to... Did I have the same problem the last time? Oh. Yeah. I'm confused. No, that's all right. I'll figure it out in a second. Oh, Allie, number two. No two-way stretch. Four-way would be bounding. I can't. What? Oh no! What did I just do? Where am I? Phoenix. Phoenix. Come back. No. No two-way stretch. Four-way would cause bunching. Okay. I think I've got some two-way stretch floating around. I don't know if I've got two-way power mesh though. I think, and this one is a four-way for definitely. Um, Point taken. Will fail using the inappropriate materials first. Oh, that's what I got to work with right now. Did I? These are supposed to line up, and I don't know why. So we're just going to pretend something like this is happening and hope for the best on the other side. I'll have to check the paper pieces. Okay. Oh, no, I'm going to do separate things. I'm contemplating how to use my woven pattern and convert it onto the power mesh. I'm not going to do a combination of woven and power mesh. It's going to be all four-way stretch and then just all woven. They're not going to play together. I think that's okay. That's what my mind is machinating over, not how to combine them, but girdles and yes. So, okay, scratch that. Not this project, but yes. Yes, I do remember my grandma having girdles, and now I would like a couple because why not? All right, something feels funny, but it's really not. 4, 5. This is like so small feeling. That was piece 5. And the 6. No. We'll try the. Okay. And Phoenix was correct. Excessively too small. This one is. I need to. Okay. But I think for the stretchy version, I think these pieces are going to work because there's going to be stretch. So, well, I'm going to scrap sewing this. And let's sew some goopy eyelets. Because yeah, because there's only 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 only got me to my side center section. So with the stretch, I think there's going to be enough room to make it around me, but not in the woven version, which is good to know because I was just curious. Because the pattern that we traced is comfortable, but a smidger's big still. So we're like, let's go completely the opposite direction and purposely do the absolute smallest iteration and see what happens. So learned there, did that. Where's my filler cord? Phoenix, are we prepared to do anything? Only questionably. Only questionably. Where's... Oh, sorry for the wiggles of the camera. Phoenix, are you just throwing everything overboard? Mm-hmm. Yep. Oops. Let's do some with the purple. I'm sure that there's a spool with the blue around, but we'll just use the same weight. We're gonna use, I've got a different color thread, so it'll be fine. Oh, do. Oh, Allie, measure thrice to make it nice. Exactly. Just made that BS up, right? Seriously. It's true. Gotta measure a gajillion times. And then a gajillion more, because every step has got that piece that you need to be wary of. There's the paper and the tracing section. Then there is the inner lining if you're going to have it lined. And then there's the fashion layer and all of the stuff. All right, let's see if we remember how to do this. Just gently pulling this Ooh, I can fit some more in with this smaller hoop. Let's start on the outside-ish. And we're going to satin stitch around twice and carry around. Yes, we're getting rings on a string coming up. There we go. Is there? Yeah. No, it'd be nice to have another spool so I could just like spoolie this one out too. I guess I could. No, we're not going to use the straw of your cup as a spool. Yes, with some things you only have to measure twice. With certain sewing things, it behooves you to measure thrice because disaster ensues. Here's my finger protectors. Oops. Under pressure. There we go. Let's try this again. Just getting my hand back for how much. Oops. Well, that is not helpful. Oh my god, dude. You're... What? What? Yeah, I have to... What are you doing, Pooper Dooper? Why don't you come sing over here real fast? Come sing here. Come here. Fine. Fine. You too, Loki. It's been a while since we were just doing normal sewing and my needle spontaneously fell off. Yeah, this is a good practice with the contrasting filler and top thread to see how well your satin stitches are going. Do you see the inner cord? Yes, you're not. You can practice a little harder because it's a good thing also we're going to go over it a second time. You'll have some blue eyelets and some yellow eyelets. The gloopier, the better. Yep, that's what I said. Noisy motorcycle. Yeah, I had to look it up. Well, actually, I showed Dove the picture and had him look it up, but I was able to. There was a Chinook flew by 2 days ago, and I got a picture of it. Must have been going to land over at the airport. Oh, again, why is my needles? Did I like slip it in and forget to tighten it? What's going on here? Okay, get in there and get taught. Okay, let's try that again. That was fine. Okay. Nice and gentle. It was so silly. Twice in like a minute. I must not have tautened it when I realized the first time. Again, what is? Am I hitting the edge of the hoop and it's pushing it? What am I doing? What's wrong here? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with hip pressing. I'm just gonna move to this ring over here. Oh. Alright, that's slightly less horrible than the last attempts at stitching. Violet, I see you. Yeah, I also drew a template for the loop tabs for the cargo pant extravagant, for the perfect pair of cargo pants. Because I think I was toying around with the idea of the D-ring loops, but I'm also not sure if I have 8 D-rings of the same size. But I was like, Phoenix, you do have a boatload of buttons, and why don't you make button tabs instead? Allie, maybe change the needle to a ballpoint. Oh, maybe that water soluble might be getting grabbed with the air and humidity. It does a little bit tacky. I think we'll see how if I continue to have this. I wonder, as I was looking down, if the screw for the needle was being forcefully manipulated by the edge of the hoop. I think I was having some of that also, which is why we switched to a different one. But we'll see. I've got ballpoints if we'll keep that as an option. Since I switched to this location, I've not so easier. Yeah, I think it was me. Oops. I'm getting exciting and rushing though. Slow your stitches down. Oh, I like these goldenrod colored ones. This thread just makes me happy. Oops. There, we can see better. Yeah, and as I did previously, I'm just carrying the filler cord around because then when I go to dissolve them, they'll all be on a little ring. A string of rings. That felt really challenging to say. Yeah, this is not material that's easy to work with if you have sweaty fingers and palms, because it just starts to goop up as you work with it. What just happened? 8, 9 of 10. What is Rumble? Did you just see that the shit show has been on for almost an hour? my God, boys and girls, you crack me up. Did I? No, I didn't miss anything. Folks are just piling on into the little disaster that could. Loopy eyelets, it is. I'm avoiding that project for Mom, but if I just finish it, then I can stop avoiding it because it'll be done. Why? Just torturing myself. Oh, it'll get there. Maybe I just need to put in some time by myself quietly. Because some projects I share, and sometimes I still sew just quietly by myself sometimes. Because I don't have to share all of it. Freya Froofers, what are you doing, girly girl? Hey! Trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. That's all I see. Okay. Gloopy, gloopy, gloopy. Yeah. Oh, Ellie. Gloopy eyelets need wiggle room for the needles to bar. Yeah, for the needle bar, yes. The needle bar are that. Phoenix, why'd you have to say it that way? That sounded weird. Yup. Just a little wiggle room necessary. Sometimes it's in the practice and not in the perfection. Actually, I think that's a truthful statement for most things. Because practicing until you get something right the first time is not the same as practicing until you can do it correctly 10,000 times. And yes. Oh, Ellie, in with the puns. Out with the laughter. In with the puns. Out with the laughter. Oh, maple bacon peanut bits. Now I'm I'm not even hungry, but I could do for some of that. Ooh. What am I? Oh. I forgot what I was just thinking. I was thinking a thought, and it just floated away. Oh, but we'll just circle back to these loopy bits. Buttons and making better friends with the buttonhole attachment because I keep avoiding using it. So why not do another study of the different materials with interfaced, not interfaced, and just do a practice study. Because I've got a template cut. So I was because the notion of how to get in and out of your pants. And it will probably set in zippers, but I thought it would be nice instead of darts to just have an adjustable button band on the waistband. Yes, those are all the words with bands that I needed to spit out. Oh, these goopy eyelets look like little Easter eggs on a ring thing. So cute. So cheerful. It's like little rays of sunshine. Yeah, goopy eyelets for the win. I think people should try them more. Oh. Oh, Phoenix, Phoenix, Phoenix. Just stitch it. Just make it. Oh, Allie. Ew, goopy Easter eggs. Yeah, no, we don't want goopy Easter eggs. And it's too early for my annual Cadbury cream egg because I try to wait until after Easter when they're 50% off. And it's one of the treats that Dove will eat, but it's not his favorite. So he doesn't think about them. Yeah, Cadbury cream eggs are kind of goopy Easter eggs. So there. But at least they're not goopy on the outside to the touch. Not like if you get a freaking Peep Wet and it starts to melt and get sticky in your fingers. Ugh. No thanks. Yeah, I haven't had any needles come undone since I moved farther away from the hoop. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say the hoop was hitting the needle screw and being helpfully unhelpful. We remain taut. Yeah. Oh, and this conversation, I reminisced about this place the last time we talked about Easter candy. That like tiny little local confectioner that used to make filled Easter eggs that were so good. The maple cream one with maple walnut cream. And those old-fashioned sugar little decorations. Do they still make those? I'm sure they do. That they were like the pressed crystal sugar with some type of a coloring on them to make little like flowers. Oh, they were so cute. Oh, and their coconut one. Oh gosh. All right, Phoenix, stop talking about sweetie treaties. All the things. But we're just doing satin stitch on a filler cord. Super exciting. Ooh. And then when I fill this sheet up enough, I'll take it to the bathroom under some warm water and free the eyelets from the gloopy sheet. Does it feel like snot in your fingers when it happens? It absolutely does. Sometimes you just want the pieces without all the extra. And I just want little rings. Gloopy eyelets, if you will. Because Blamo said they needed this new assortment, and I was like, all right, we got this, Blamo. Welcome to Just Watch Phoenix's Fingers. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm going to broadcast some marigolds, morning glories, and I've got some mixinias and a random bouquet bouquet packet into my little spot where I'm hope we'll have flowers again. It used to be a cute little flower garden. Then I just took a break from it, and now I'm going to see if I can revive it. But my daisies are coming up. I found some new Easter lily tubers. Are they a tuber? Whatever. Little bulb things poking up. So they are content in their little spot. So let's see. The hard part is keeping the deer out, but oh, there's this big, the new hoopla. The deer are getting violent and attacking villagers. What to do? We'll see what happens. And then the continued uproar of, please, we don't want all of this pollution from the fires, but oh, please don't manage the timberlands. I don't know. Blamo, except no substitute. Exactly. There's only one choice for the finest gloopy islets, and if yours doesn't say Blamo on it, pick the wrong one, folks. Blamo is the besto. Oh, we're so good. Oh, Allie, you're such a simply the best copywriter at the circus. Simply the best, better than all the rest. We will see. There will be no other than Blamo as your supreme choice for the ultra bestest goopy islets. Others have tried, but no one can match or surpass that, which is the original. Oh, what is happening? Oh, that's right. I'm doing this around a second time. Exactly, Allie. Blamo. There is no cheap Chinese Blamo, because there's no cheap Chinese knockoffs. Nope, there's not. There's only the one and the original. I wish. All right, I guess I can't make it any Blamo. Blamo. Now I see. I couldn't read it. Blamo is the cheap Chinese knockoffs. Yes. Don't be confused by Blamo. It's Blamo. Oh no. So good. So good. If you find your goopy islets next to Baofeng's UV5s, you might be getting a Chinese knockoff. Phoenix, isn't that one of your pieces of kit? Yes, shush. I meant the radio, not the Blamo goopy islets. Sometimes your only option is something made in China. What are we gonna do? I guess we're going to have to call. I don't have a good line. I was going to say Ghostbusters, but that doesn't quite fit with the joke. What are you doing, Freya Froofers? Did they go outside? If you don't slobber on the table, do you want some snacks? What do you say? What do you want, goobers? Okay, hold on. Let's see what happened. Okay. All right. Well, let me put a little protectorant down because I don't want cat slobbers. I don't want Freya Froofer's saliva to melt. Oh, Loki! You too? Here, Freya Froofer's first. Come on, don't close out of the show. Hold on, let her have hers, and then you can show up too. Yeah, one at a time. Freya Frufus has got to have her moment in the camera. She said, Phoenix, I'm ready for my close-up. You'll get yours next week, boy. You'll get yours next, I promise. Yeah. I mean it. But Froofy had to go first. Okay? Did you get... I know you didn't really get enough Freya Froofers, but I'm gonna give a couple to your brother, okay? Alright. Next up! Come on! Good job, Loki. Good job. You're so handsome. Ow! Ow! Look at those maxi pads. You're so brutal. You're so vicious. You gotta do your tricks. Nobody eats for free at the circus. Cat food ain't free. Out. Okay, that's it for right now. That's it for right now. Then we'll have more snacks. All right, that's it for right now. We'll have more in a little bit, okay? Oops. Yep, I scared me too. I know, we're so horrible. We frighten even ourselves most of the time because that's the best we got. Oh, Loki snack attack. Yes, he was. He did such a good job sitting and waiting for his sister to finish all her snacks before he runned on over. So thoughtful. Oops. Let's just drive forwards, not backwards. You know, once he's like, okay, fine, it's my turn. Give them to me. He's positively pleased anytime he can get snackies. Actually, you know where the stuff is starting to feel tacky is over the feed dogs. I have to... Less pressure. Oh, and they disappeared to the hinterlands again. That little dude's probably running around too busy. He's like, I'll get snacks on later. I'm sure when she sees me, she'll just say, you should have snacks now. That cat only knows how to think with his hollow tail. I tell ya. He's got no senses, just a hollow tail, ready to be filled with snackies. Let's be brazen and just freewheel some more circles because I don't have my little template and don't feel like fetching it. So we'll just see how it sews. So it goes, so it goes, so it goes. These ones are slightly less circle-ish. Oh. You know what truly amazes me also is the Indian sew, the Asian sewers. We'll just lump them all in one giant group. Yeah. Who, with their electric machines, with no presser foot, they're embroidering, doing satin stitch over like a pair of scissors or a 6-inch nail that's got a good diameter to it. And they're just whipping along those satin stitches to get that 3-dimensional texture in their satin stitches. Like, oh my god. That just feels so daring. Like, satin stitch, embroidery with no presser foot, one place for potential hazards to happen. But to be on an electric and zipping through, sewing over a piece of metal. They must be well practiced and have minimal needle breaks, because I could just see metal flying all over the place. Oh, you know what? I'm like all hiddly-piddly about them needing to be circle-shaped, but they're going to be flexible, so I could always... What am I thinking? Oh, that I can shape them a little bit as after we dissolve them before they're fully dried. You might be able to manipulate their shape a little bit. That's what I was thinking. But we'll save that for later. We're not there yet. I think I just needed that something as a reminder, because I was like, oh, Phoenix, this is definitely not circle shaped. And I'm like, it doesn't really need to be. We're just trying to be in that looped circle-like shape. Making these is so satisfying. Oh, hello, Glyph. Welcome. How are you? I am not too shabby. Daylight savings time ruined your Sunday. Oof. Yeah, I tried to not let it get to me, but yeah, waking up at 8:30 when it would have been 7:30 yesterday and trying to make sure I was caffeinated, nourished, and sort of put together for the show today did feel like an extra uphill challenge. But I remember to show up. I don't think we were too late. We're figuring it out. Practice makes better, because perfection is but a fleeting moment. I'm gonna just like redo this one before I get to start the next one, because I think I forgot to do the second round of satin stitching. Like, I can sew better than this. Oops. Phoenix, there's some things you can sew and you don't have to look, and other things you need to pay a little bit of attention to. Oh, did I finish rambling about the buttons? Oh, button tabs. I have lots of buttons, not enough D-rings, and we'll just do the buttonholes all the same size and then figure out what buttons we're going to do rather than pick out a button, realize I don't have a buttonhole or maker that size. So we'll just do it our way. You can do it however way, but yeah. All right, what else? Did I have anything on the list for the Stitch and Bitch? Everything's crazy. Everybody's in their feels and need to just like take a breath and control what you can. Remember that all of it's smoke and mirrors, and then reassess the situation accordingly. Yeah. I hope you're feeling all right. I hope all that things are, yeah. They can't crush our spirits, so don't let them try. They can try, but don't let them win. That's where we'll go with that one. For you froofers, why don't you come on over again? The boys are... I'm not going to give you more snacks, though. You had snackies. I know, it feels so much like spring outside. I'm like just ready to go out and... Oh! It's you! Are you in for good? Yep. Alright, well, let me take your tag off. Let me detag you. Alright, hold on. Alright, last but not least, troublemaker. You think it's your turn. You think everybody else... Come on! Are you gonna make me look bad again? You... How dare you? Come on. Trouble. This cat. Are you... There we go. Yeah, there's my 15-pound weighted blanket cat. Do it into the mic. Oh, stop. Oh. Oops. I got soggy cat treats. Hold on. Oh, you need your nails cut again. Okay. We've had snacks. Oh, you again. All right, there's snacks twice. All right, come on. Okay, now just woo them. We've had plenty of snacks. We can't, this is not bulking season. All right, see you later. Are you going to come back? No. Oh, nobody loves me. It's true. Not like you do. What are you doing, Loki Lo? It's all gonna stick me. It's all gonna stick me. The give ourselves a treat. Those silly boys. Just trouble. Oh, don't knock just don't touch anything over there, okay? Yeah, you could sit. There's enough room for you to sit over here, but no, you want to sit out, look in the window? Alright. I don't think anybody's out there. No, but send a message to say that we are perfectly horrible and that the cats from Three Eye Atlas should take your word for it that they want to save us as cat toys and not eat us. Okay? All right. Let them know with the song of your peoples. We give out the good stacks. I know. I'm so excited for these Easter lilies though outside. I've never grown them, and so far they're super easy. But there's a place on the coast on the 101 that has, I'm gonna forget the company, but it's this Easter lily farm. All just rows and rows and upon rows of Easter lilies. Oh. All right, if you have to be over there, but it's more fun if you do it over here. So mean to me. So mean. Oh well. I know, I'm ready. Oh, daylight savings time. Who needs this shenanigans? Unnecessary. And then it's nice to at least have two devices that don't automatically change themselves. But then it's kind of nice to have the mobile devices that do automatically update, because heaven forbid. No, I think that would be fun. I should go back to being more analog and having to, when the days when you had the excuse of, oh, I forgot to change my clock and show up an hour late. Oh, not at the moment in most cases. Mm-hmm. What's everybody reading? What's good? Any good? What's keeping people occupied? I've got nothing good. That's not the right word. The books I talked about yesterday. Practice. What? I forgot. I don't know. Oops. And my stitches are turning to shite. Let's see if we can salvage this eyelet row. Oh, right. Welcome to Phoenix is trying to be a good host, but all you see is the back of my hand yet again. Yeah, so I'm just stitching around and around and around. Stitch around like the eyelet bush. Yeah, yesterday got me thinking about the lineages of teachers and how, I don't know if, is there a place, is that tradition of that lineage of teachers, where is it still present in today's world? And the only notion I kind of could come up with in the North American region was maybe like in martial arts, where they've got, but I was like, is there, yeah. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, but if it's gone, then it just feels like another example of things that we used to kind of take pride in, that we've been trained or deconditioned to not value the same way. It's like even we learned from Mr. Singer yelling at us through time and space as we trudged our way through the art embroidery book. Oh, Glyph. Oh, interesting idea about martial arts lineage of teachers. Most academic teachers I've had aren't really worth applying to a legacy to. Right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like in secondary, in at the university level or doctorate level, like I think maybe it used to be a thing when you could be like, "Oh, my teacher trained with Einstein," and feeling that connection of knowledge that's passed down. But in or maybe in different apprenticeship things, if you like in cooking, maybe if you're like, "Oh, I trained with Wolfgang Puck or Wolfgang Puck's sous chef or something," but it just feels like a concept that's kind of gone by the wayside. And is it a I don't know where I forget. Glyph, the book you're reading is Memories of Ice. The comic you're finishing for a YouTube is Batwoman. Batwoman Elegy. Ooh, that sounds fun. Glyph, now our academics are like, I trained with the guy who invented white guilt. Right, exactly. My teacher was the one who came up with the concept of intersectionality of carbon sequestration and how it affects migrant itinerary farmers in the Arctic region, in the polar ice regions, or something. Yeah, yeah, so I guess maybe it's there, but what they're proud of is poppycock, in my opinion. It doesn't feel the same as it used to. I think I got onto this train from your question yesterday of like thinking about like the circus and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I trained with people who have the intersectionality of the circus. We don't proselytize. People have to choose to show up at this little shit show. I don't want to make you, because that ruins the experience. But yeah, it feels differently. It feels different, like everything else these days. Yet again, maybe I'm just missing last century and some of its before for some of these traditions and practices got completely usurped into the control grid and dismantled because they are ways of maintaining critical thinking skills and are make it more challenging to become conquered. What are you doing, little dude? Oh, Glyph, I think chefs have it have it too, probably. Yeah, that's. Hey, can you just show your other assets? Yeah, like culinary school, you get to train under some serious goats. Yes, but academics is insane right now. The lineage is alive and well in trade and arts. Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, or just that was just popping along in my head, and how I was trained and formed in a way to honor when I have a good lineage. I mean, it wasn't there for everything, but like, oh, my violin teacher studied at Juilliard with Dorothy DeLay, and this just different ways that, like, did I turn out super awesome? No, but did I have amazing teachers? Yes. Yeah, good chefs, good artisans. Yeah, and that battle that's brewing of not all art needs to be political. Not all quilts need to have like be filled with swear words. But then that notion in my head hole of symbolism and imagery and how it feels as though one side is like needs to shove their imagery in your face so that you know who they are, and another slice that would like to be a little bit more subtle. I don't need to if you know, then you know, but I don't need to broadcast and you have to think. Yes. Oh, Glyph, like my film professor in college trained under Spike Lee at NYU. That's cool. That's lineage. Exactly. Ooh, you went to film school. So I'm sorry that you're watching this little disaster with skill and knowledge, and here we show up and just practice out of stupidity. No, stubbornness and spite. Oh, this is where Dove would tell me, stop being so self-deprecating. You're not as bad as you think you are, but it's easier that way to believe. Oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah, see, that's fascinating, and yes, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, you dropped out to fail making your own film. So, you know what? You probably saved yourself some cash. I love art school and I love art and I love making, but I would prefer it go back to being an apprenticeship training and not an expensive brain thing because yeah, it's a I some things are about the time you put in training, and having good teachers can be helpful but isn't always mandatory. And I know those are some really questionable stitches. Yeah, I'm a music school dropout too. I don't know. Oh, our depth and breadth of has helped shape us to be the disaster we are today. Oh, Glyph, but like what you said about symbolism and imagery, sometimes it feels like one side has a monopoly on it. It does feel like they have a monopoly, and very much so. Actually, I think if the sides with the biggest mouths, and I'm Jake Lang is a horrible agent provocateur who is purposely kicking hornets' nests, and I think he must know because he's been doing this for a while that he I everybody gets to make their own bad choices, but he feels a little reckless. Oh man. But yeah, just something subtle. Because it also feels like the sides who have the biggest mouths and are the most forceful with their imagery and depictions, if they they're they're big meanie pants. Those are my big brain words. They're big meanie pants and might come and hurt you if they know what you're talking about. I have to make sure they don't break my fingers because we got to keep showing up and sewing. Yeah, I'm like, what are the symbols for what is creating what needs to be, because what is all a heaping pile of dung that needs to just be exploded. There's going to be a shitstorm. It's going to smell. It's going to be horrible everywhere. But we also have to figure out what pieces are What's salvageable and what are we going to need to remember? Oh, Glyph, smash the meanie pants. Yes. Oh, damn meanie pants. Yeah. Yup. So many stupid meanie pants, and that they just don't understand what they. I show up and speak a lot of bullshit, but I try to at least acknowledge when I. I gave you snacks. When I know, and when I'm like, I have a 5 million foot giant brushstroke understanding, but not the nuanced details. But then folks who are spouting opinions on things that make it clear that they don't understand and are so wrong. It's kind of unfathomable. Kind of like Dove was making a joke about that we should make a meme about the ladies who'd like to dress up in the Handmaid's Tale costumes as a comparison and contrast to ladies in burqas. Like, are they the same? Do they, or are they? One is like, oh no, this is horrible, but we also support. They just, maybe it goes back to Gadsad's notion of suicidal empathy and these crazy people who would rather protect horrible people and forget actual victims had actual real, in their own words, real lived experiences that they are completely not taking into account. I don't know. Allie, I see wrong stuff on social media about Singer machines an awful lot. Exactly. Yes. I'm sure the misunderstanding, the number of machines that are mislabeled. Every sewing machine is a Singer. Even if it's a New Home, even if it's a Free, even if it's a Kenmore, a Juki, a Janome sewing machine. They all get labeled as Singers, and boy oh boy, does that not give space for the marginalized, the mediocre, the forgotten about other brands. The domination and elitism that is everything's a Singer. I mean, come on. How did we get here? How can we let this stand? All right, Phoenix, you're actually using a Singer today. It was by accident. I didn't start off with Singers. It just happened. And let alone all the stuff that people are probably misspeaking about Mr. Singer proper. And man, oh man, was his life far more colorful than was appropriate to discuss in polite society. We'll use that nomenclature. Yeah. What a time, what a place. Thank goodness for zombie apocalypse proof sewing machines. No matter what, I will be pumping out the most perfect cargo pants. Oh, speaking of which, I'm having a squirrel moment. Okay. Ellie, the AI made Oh no, the AI made on Singers, and Singers is just dense. Oh yeah, and it's getting hard because I don't like that I've been accidentally swindled once or twice by AI slop historical videos, and it makes me mad. Let me make sure I've got the right that we're actually in focus. Templates for waistband, button, bands, because we'll trace this, press some interfacing on the inside. On one side, we'll stitch it, trim, flip, press again, because we'll do it the right way. And then do a slit and do a buttonhole with the buttonhole attachment. Because then we can just sew on like a couple of different buttons evenly spaced on the waistband to alter the waist size in lieu of darts. Because, yeah, I want a little bit more, I want some flexibility depending on how much you got tucked in. Do you want your belt on the inside of your pants, on the outside of your pants? All of that jazz. And then here, the initial renderings for what the pants are going to look like. Pockets, quilted knee pockets, and then here's the back with the fanny section. And I realize I'm not on the page where I can see chat. Oh, Glyph. I hope mass rejections of AI slop will inspire a huge revival in hands-on crafts and arts. I think it absolutely has that potential, that we are rife for the nouveau arts and crafts revival. I think there's a time. Yes, which is why we continue to show up and produce our analog slop. I know it's not just me who craves old-fashioned, slow, traditional heritage skills with heritage tools. Analog slop for the win. Yes. Yup. Yes. The circuit, Phoenix Electric Circus, your home for analog slop. I'm so proud of it. But yeah, so the pants are coming along, or sketches for the pants. What I do need to pull is I should send myself for the Wednesday show some of my pins of different pockets so we can practice, look at some of the rendering, see what else we want to add, try some outside pocket details, and just keep it on. Glyph Analog Slop, a great name for a new band. Yes, no electric machines, musical instruments. Let's just have all acoustic, analog, just old-fashioned. Glyph, but the stitches look good. Oh, thank you. Yes, everything's practice. You want to be better at something, practice. Yeah, do it out of spite and to practice. I've just taken up that moniker, living out of spite. I could feel so crazy and get so upset and just be lost in all the feels, but is that going to help in the prevention of an ulcer and bad choices? No. So fluff them all, and take the time to practice what we value. And it can be a stepping stone. All these beautiful eyelets. Oh, it was so much fun. I'm so glad that we finished the pocket pieces. But then as soon as I was finished, I was like, Phoenix, do we want to do the sleeves of the matching shirt all quilted like that? And what are we going to use for the filler? I showed Dove that, or was telling him about the free boxes of wool up the way, and I didn't realize he was asking me like the volume of wool, because I said there's free wool up the way, and he's like, how much? And I said free, because in my head I thought he misunderstood what I was saying, but no, he meant the how, what is the quantity that's free? Is this like worth the trip or not worth the trip? And yeah, we'll see. I think it would be fun to have some guilt-free, no attachment wool to do that quilted Gambin armor thingy-majiggy with. I don't have that much more felt left in the stash, I think. Oh, but we've got blankets. I don't need another thing to practice with. Just use up what I've got. Use up what you've got. Be nice. Because once it's mostly gone, then you can look to refill. But you're good for right now. Yeah, these are so much fun. I have to pay a lot of attention, but also practice just letting my hands do what they're supposed to without overthinking it. As most good things need to be. You gotta pay just enough attention, but not too much attention. Oh, speaking of needing more attention though, I fondled my Blemo blob sacks the other day. It was bad. I continue to be a subpar clown because I can't juggle. I still can't, for any significant amount of time, to say we are jugglers. We are phonies. We're just a fake clown. So I'll have to practice more. But also maybe now that it's nice out, maybe we should just take some of those guys, some of our little hoops outside along with our juggling clubs and just practice outside, because the ceilings aren't quite tall enough in here to juggle hoops inside. Not that we are jugglers yet. Soon. We dream of graduating out of remedial juggling class one of these years, but it hasn't happened yet, partly because I've been forgetting to practice, and the skill not practiced is one you can't get upset about the goals you didn't achieve by the skills you didn't practice. Why does it have to be true? Oh, Allie, but clowns drop the juggling balls all the time. Yes, I just make it part of the act. Really? Yeah, I should just put together a full little skit about the clown who couldn't juggle. Because some of these things that I can only do terribly, like I guess they're kind of like spinning, in the sense that you make knobbly yarn when you're first learning and when you're a master, but when you're just in the middle ground of your practice with spinning fibers, making knobbly is really hard to do. Ah, yes, this is true, Allie. Jugglers juggle and clowns clown around. Yes. I do need to just admit we are a clown and not a juggler. We're a prop artist, but typically the the circular variety, if you couldn't tell. Oh, Ellie, just like, why are there no pole vaulting clowns or scuba diving jugglers? This is a tragedy. Why doesn't that Cirque du Soleil show with the underwater act have underwater jugglers? Missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. They could have weighted balls. Now I'm just disappointed. I'm just downright disappointed. It just ain't a thing. They are they need to do better. Cirque du Soleil, you heard it here. Phoenix Electric Circus challenges you to underwater jugglers. I might go back and see a show after a really long time because we only saw one a really long time ago. Oh, but it was for Valentine's Day and I had this beautiful red dress and oh man. Sorry, just reminiscing of Valentine's long past. Felt so swanky driving up there in our. Did we have our little Geo Metro? What car did we have? Or did we have the Toyota? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't think I have that red dress anymore either, though. It had a. We do need another slinky red dress, don't we? Of course we do. I got lost. Oh yeah, juggling, clowns, Blamo, ball sack blobs. I'll pull them out on Wednesday. I was gonna grab them today so we could laugh at Phoenix not being able to juggle yet again or still. But I was rushing around too much because the stupid time change thing threw me off. And who wants to get up out of bed when I'm curled up and little man is just perfectly nestled in on my shoulders, keeping me all nice and warm and cozy. I was like, I don't want to get out of bed. But then it got to be time and I was like, oh, Phoenix, you didn't schedule your show. You didn't put your thumbnail up. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. Hurry, hurry, hurry. And then I had to remind myself that I was not Chicken Little. The world was not going to collapse and it was going to be okay. Because we were working on our commission for Blamo today. Yeah, I think when we first got to the eyelets, it was the needle screw hitting against the hoop because we've not lost a single needle since we've not been sewing so close to the edge. But okay. So around, so around, so around. Looping eyelets kind of round, so around, so around, so around. Ooh, that just sounds creepy. Yeah, the Gloopy Eyelet song needs a revamp because that just sounds a little squishy to my ears. Oof. Yeah, because I've been. Did I say this already? Thinking about different characters who would wear cargo pants and what they would pull out of them. So many things. I gotta work on my skits. There's the parts that we practice, and there's the parts that I just keep on the back that I don't give a chance to become fulminant. Ooh, that was again. Oh, I hear the lawn boy. It's that time of the year again. The lawn boy season has arrived. But you got to do the big mowing now in the back 40 when you can still use the gas mower before they're like, no, you might set the whole... Lest you set the city on fire. No gas-powered appliances between this time and that. Did we add a bobbin thread? Or am I just not sewing well? Nope, it's just me again. Just you again, Phoenix. Oh. Well, that doesn't work so good. I somehow wound myself into a little wormhole. Alright. Ooh, you're too tight. Be free. Okay, now we're back in stitches. I think there we go. Yeah, so I was making notes of like which parts of the pant, what goes where, kind of it's pre-planning an order of operations. So I think I might, out of the brown poly that we have gajillions of from when the fabric store went out of sale, out of business. Yes, they stopped trading. Grabbing some of that to use as the mock-ups for the pant portion, because there's practicing the pockets and figuring out which of that. Then there's the actual making sure that the pants are the right size and fit and style. And then trying to figure out, because I think it would be, makes more sense in my brain to apply the quilted knee pad section while the pants are still flat, because I was gonna cut them on the fold so there's only the inseam and then the crotch seam before we have a fully fledged pair of pants. Phoenix, get your brain to catch up with what your mouth wants to say. Yeah, so I've got like, make a template for the knee piece, make a template for the fanny piece, because I think the fanny piece is going to have to be applied once the pants have all been done without, because I don't know how to do that if you're not doing that in two pieces. But it makes sense to apply the knee patches before we apply the pockets, because they would be at the bottommost layer of the garment. So many things to think about the order of and just see what's going to make sense and where we need to revise things, because we're just going from a little bit of knowledge and experience and a lot of bit of not being afraid to try. It's arguably the most... Oh, I did it again. Oh, Brittany. Ay. Oh, God, that's funny, because wasn't it Justin Timberlake who's suing, who doesn't want his body cam footage released from his DUI thing? And then, oh God, the number of people that are probably trying to FOIA to get the Britney Spears DUI allegedly hour-long chase and arrest footage. Oh. I just kind of feel bad for her to be in the limelight at such a young age and handled and managed and controlled by so many crazy people. Oh, Glyph, I need to hear JT drop serious slurs on body cam. Yeah, oh, I hear that he's trying to not let that footage see the light of day. But I don't know how. See, this goes back to body cams. We want them because the police are horrible. Turns out, police amount of body cam footage showing the extent that they think police are horrible. Not as much as they would like. Oh no, we have to suppress the body cam footage because the amount of footage that makes us look bad because of our poor choices, way more than we would like to admit to. Oh, leave Britney alone. I know. She's an adult who gets to make her own choices, and the conservatorship probably not right. Did she probably need some good caring folks who could help her make good decisions but not downright blatantly control her and kind of, no, not kind of, arguably treated Britney like a performing cow slave and may have exploited her talents for personal gain. Yeah, and then we have the aftermath of that much of control and not having any knowledge of what it's like to be an adult in the real world because she hasn't had a foot 2 feet firmly planted on earth since she was like 8 years old. Yeah, oh my, hey boy! Are you guys done in there? I'm trying to run a show here. I guess that was no. Nix, where were you before you were rudely interrupted? Oh, yeah. Brittany. Oh, Glyph, the cats aren't Britney fans. They're not a fans of people being used for personal gain without just compensation. Felines for just compensation. That's their platform. Oh, Glyph, they are more Christina types. I think they just want everybody to be fairly compensated. But not in that like commie socialist kind of a way. We don't want a base pay. We just want stuff to make sense. And the way that gets into this slippery slope of, but that makes you sound like, no, I know, and I don't have the right words for it. No, we're not furring, we are foring. No, you're a purrin. I don't know where I was going with that. Train left the subway station without me yet again. Okay, Purpose, was that them? Yes. No, they'll be okay. I don't think there's going to be any bloodshed. If I still hear them fighting, that's good, right? This is like a moment where I'm going to treat cats like small humans as long as I can hear them. I know they're still alive. It's if they get too quiet, then I'm supposed to be worried. We'll try this version. I don't know. I've kind of been going back and re-listening and remembering how much I really like Nicki Minaj. Starships. Oh, God. All the time. Oh, yeah. Yep. I'm a Nicki fan. Oh, because then her with David Guetta. Oh, so okay, yeah. We go from Nine Inch Nails and All the Goth to She's Super Bass. Yes. I had to go back and re listen when I was hearing her. And she kind of is playing out it is kind of a stereotype, a repeated and quality selection of traits that I've seen in firsthand over time of immigrants, first generation, folks who are the ones who moved to this country, kind of relatively fiscally conservative. And I had reviewed that Nicki Minaj is maybe, I don't know if she is a full citizen or whether she's just a permanent legal alien, because she's from Trinidad, which is not America. So that, yeah. Oh, Phoenix, your stereotype doesn't completely hold true when they like bring in these crazies who are like, just see what we want. Oh, but they're, oh, Phoenix, you can't pull up the bobbin thread unless you have a needle in there. Starships meant to fly into and touch the sky. Let's do this one more time. Okay, stop. And making yourself sound really bad. Oh, do. Cliff, I can't tell if I like her more than Little Kim. Ooh. I don't know if I've listened to a lot of Little Kim to be able to say that. I don't think I've listened to enough to be able to say, but I do like me some Nicki. Never mind. I like Azalea Banks, and she's crazy. Yeah. I know. I like Kesha too. She's another one who got the short end of the stick, but is now like, just make music. Nobody cares about the propaganda that you are getting paid extra to speak about topics that you really have that you should just stop. Why did that make me think about that horrible image of Nancy Pelosi pole dancing with Hillary Clinton? Oh, it was so bad. Oh, I can't unsee that. I can't unsee it. Oh, Glyph, sadly, she was most iconic when she was being systemically abused by the old manager or whatever. Yeah, yes. Kesha's best stuff came out when she was, yeah, a performing cow slave. Just like Britney. Yeah. It's true. I haven't heard her new stuff to know if I like it as much as the old stuff, but the old stuff was so good. Oh, dude, what am I thinking? Oh, I'm hearing songs, but the words are not coming out. Yeah. Oh, such stuff. Oh, Glyphs still talk about pop art. Kesha was the embodiment of the millennial party girl, large, unironically, and with girl with with large, unironically brilliant. I know, she was so good. Yeah. I just think about, days at university, late nights, and slippin' scissors filled with ice. That's not the right words, but yeah, late driving at random hours of the day and night to get places, listening to Kesha on the radio. That was a time. Thoughts on Lana Del Rey? I think she's fine. I haven't been listening to a lot of current music, but I like some of her stuff. Older, and is she still married to her um her blue collar, like hardworking contractor chap? I can't remember. Not that it matters. Or alligator tour ride or something. Yeah, I like her. I can't think of anything right now, but it's just on the tip of my tongue, I'm sure. Yeah, I would just married. Okay, yep, married to the random blue collar guy. All right, so they are still married. Yeah, cuz I think he was like doing alligator tours or farm something, but like this like but there was something to be said about her when she was writing the country album or some more like down homey songs and went to like work as a waitress in a Waffle House or some little like greasy spoon diner for a while for inspiration. Like that's something. And to pick a place where nobody knew who she was rather brilliant. Glyph, I like when she first came out, similar to Kesha, she embodied something big about millennial culture, video games. Yes, yup, video games. Yup. Video games. Yup. Before everything turned into auto-tune and complete rubbish. Like that was like the kind of the end. Was that the beginning of the transition of music being recorded in recording studios on real tape rather than the transition to everything being digital? And why is there that it like, oh, because digital slop is so much easier and you can correct, you don't need. I think there's a segment that thinks that technology can make up for lack of actual talent rather than using digital to enhance and make better something that's already impressive. They use it to sell us that shit's good. Oh, Glyph, I was raised on punk. That's more my thing. It was the end of popular art. Yeah. Yeah, that's like that early 2000s, 2006, dead by 2010, the first decade of the century, and then it just like shit the bed. Oh, Allie, the transition to everything digital was 88, 89. Oh, wow. So it started way before I realized it. I think I had my head was in hatchling land still. And I was not paying attention to much. But yeah, oh right, because then VHS and the beginning of digital coloring and not less analog, and yeah, I just remember being in the music building and all those crazy boys in the sound recording department. Everybody else had times that the building was closed unless you knew the boys and like one girl who had a key to the building because they would use the recording booths at like stupid hours because that's what they did. And what is it? I don't know if it's still a thing. The amount of opera singers and musical theater folks walking around with their hot teas and their scarves. But man, oh man, were they the biggest freaking chain smokers in the entire department. The double standard of the voice majors. It was real. It was real. Glyph, digital's fine when it's commenting on itself, but Kesha wouldn't work at all with the digital tracks, and that's why she was great. Exactly. Yes. It's like using Suno as a rough draft, but then actually listening to the chords and singing it and playing your own music. Yeah, AI, fine for a rough draft, but put your own, do it for real. Don't don't settle for. But now we've made it so all these kids don't understand. They've got this like false sense of instant gratification and immediate talent when they have none, and then they get mad when people are like, "But why don't you like my stuff?" Because you're not skilled and practiced enough yet, my man. Give it another like 3 years of actual persistent time and practice, and then ask me again. But it's not to say you can't. It's just right now you're not, and that's hard for that's hard to hear when you're yeah. Yeah, I hope we have a resurgence in folks like actually learning how to play real instruments. You make drum machines background again, and yeah, well, it's kind of the same thing. DJ like synth tracks, it still has like real records and spins, but the way the landscape that is being a turntable master to doing it all digitally, like you don't scratch records anymore. Like, ugh. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, I think I'm following. I'm just blabbering. But yeah, some things, the analog version is just different. It's okay, you're gonna suck. We still are terrible. We just keep showing up, and 0.5%, 1% better. Alright, we're moving in the right direction. Oh, and I miss. Oh, do. Oh, do. Oh, Cliff. People like Kesha and Lana and Nikki were kind of Oh, yes. Satirizing the past art digital stuff. And that's why I secretly think their Polish was so good. Oh, meanwhile, you're spitting facts as usual, Phoenix. I just spit shit that comes into my head. I don't try to be right. I just don't be afraid to speak some shit from. We just come to our own. I'm the kid who, if there's too many people, I'll just sit in the corner and not say a thing. But when I open my mouth, I'm like, damn it, I think. Which is why I'm so vain that I turn on the camera. And making stuff and hanging out with you guys way better for my brain than mass media therapy that's just gonna be like, oh, it's all right, just collect things and be the best at the Victim Olympics. And I say, I don't care what the labels are. Do you practice and do you get better? That's the main point. Those Paralympians, way more talented than I am, and they're missing body parts. Oh, Glyph, was disco analog slop or the first example of digital slop? Ooh. Oh, I think that's a tough one, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say I think Allie's got a really strong opinion about this one, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's snack time. Again. Yeah. Oh, the birth of analog slop Because that's when, like, oh, the Moog synthesizer and the beginning of this digitalness. Yeah. Oh, Glyph. I think mostly analog. Yeah, right. We'll have to wait and see. We'll wait and see. But yeah, still I mean, there was still tape. You still had 8-track. There was only analog recording. Maybe just like the very beginning slices, but I don't think it was fulminant enough to say full on. Ah, yes, Allie first digital popcorn. Yeah, okay. It was popping on in to the west side, and I'm taking my needle undone. Sewing time. We just sit and stitch now, 'cause this is our sewing time. Oh, the old songs. Yeah, I just thought it was funny. There's this little performing artist place that's usually like bands who've been around, not um words. Bands who've been around for quite some time, and I was like, oh, Ani DeFranco's playing out there, and it's been a long time, but I don't know if I'd want to see her now. I enjoyed her when I did see her, and 32 Flavors, there are some great songs, but I just don't like large groups of people that much. Oh, yes, Ani DeFranco, come on. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'd have to go see the tickets. She was worth $20 to me 20 years ago. I don't think she's worth $60 to me today. Dilate was so good. Oh, Little Plastic Castles. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I had friends who were at that church that she bought up in Buffalo because she's a local girl. Oh, she's enough to radicalize you. Well, that's funny too because she was so like happy lesbian. And last I checked, she was been married for a long time with like 3 or 4 kids, living in Nolans. Yeah, I haven't heard. Yeah. Oh, so good. I think I s- not. A, I think there are for a fact a number of Ani CDs and in the CD booklet. Oh, so many. Oh, so good. She is a genius, punk as hell, and realist. Yes, yeah, she was so salt to the earth back in the day, and just oh, oh, I'm getting chills thinking. Yeah, maybe I'll have to see, but still, I don't want to spend $60 on a concert ticket to sit on the ground, the grass. Oh, both hands, both hands. Don't close your eyes. I'm looking at the. Use both hands. Do 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 do. Both hands, use both hands, but don't close your eyes. Looking out the window. Oh, I forgot the words. I forgot it. Oh, she wrote it at 19. Yeah. Yeah. And now the 19-year-old kids who are famous are people are writing them complete trash slop. Yeah, she wrote her own oh, so good. I think that's one of the few things I can sort of pluck along and say I'm not. Dove is the plucker and singer at the same time. I just sing back up to Dove or assault your ear holes mostly by myself. Oh, I used to know all those. Oh, they're getting dusted off. Yeah. Oh, so many good things. And the song that she had on the please, what are you doing? Okay. The Jackal soundtrack. So good. Oh, she wrote it. Self relapsed. Self released. Changed the DIY folk punk game. Sorry, you are passionate about Ani. Nope, that's okay. I always get so excited when I think about Ani and then find other people who loved Ani as much as I did and do need to like immerse myself in the joy that's Ani again. Cause um yeah, I I lived outside of Buffalo for a while, so Ani being a New York State Buffalo girl is it's she's and then people that I used to people that I know were walking around in the bathroom at the Galleria Mall in Buffalo, and Ani just like casually they met Ani in the bathroom at the mall. Like, who does that anymore? Well, not many because there's no malls, and I don't think Ani's going to the mall anymore. But yeah, small town Buffalo, so good. Yep, it's true. Oh, Glyph, I don't want to see her live because I'd come off as that guy who rolls in women's studies college. Oh, right. I know it feels so hard to like love something and then be pegged as like, no, that's not me, but it's Ani. But you adore her so much. Oh, did you? I didn't meet her. Friends of mine did. I didn't. Yeah. Nope. I can't claim that, but my friends, when they were wedding dress shopping at the mall in Buffalo, they met her. Yep. Vicariously, I'm 2 degrees of separation from having met Ani. Thou, we'll go with that one. In the game of 7 degrees of Ani, it was that Ani, them, and then me. So, basically. Oh, I know she just wrote a book. Huh. I hadn't heard about that one. I'll have to see about that one. Wow. I know I've got both hands popping around in my little head hole. Oh, so good. Close eyes and how hard to try. Oh, it's coming. Well, I'm gonna suffer you through as the words keep bubbling up. I'll keep sharing them horribly. Oh, do. Glyph, I was 16 going through a breakup and listening to Untouchable Phase on repeat. Hell, lesbians get you, dude. It's true, I know, but Untouchable Phase and it's so true. Yeah, that is Untouchable Phase is a really good, like, I just want to be mopey, and yeah. Pair that up with a little Pretty Hate Machine, and you've got, like, adolescent Phoenix. Untouchable Phase. So good. I haven't thought about these songs in so long. The most punk line ever. Everyone is and everyone's fucking Napoleon. Oh, so good. Fucking Napoleon. Untouchable Face. And oh my god, driving. Phoenix. Going to my why? Oh man, that brings back days of going to my Dove and I driving to my grandparents' house when they were still here for the holidays and listening to that So, oh god. Oh man, look at you guys. How waterproof is this waterproof mascara? How dare you make me think? Oh, boys and girls. Oh, that's right. Oh, Glyph. Okay, you're done simping for Ani. I've made my point. Yes, Glyph chat. You. Yeah, you'll show yourself. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, this is how much I loved Ani and my family. Yeah, because we would just drive the 2.5 hours to my grandparents' house and put in the CDs and listen to Little Plastic Castles and Untouchables. Oh, that whole, yeah. I know, you guys, Glyph, you got it wrong. The asshole in me is going to say, usually you have to pay me money to get me to cry, but somehow you did it for free, darn you. Oh, you peanuts in the peanut gallery. But seriously, I hope my mascara is not running all over. This waterproof setting spray better be doing its job, damn it. Ay, ay, ay. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna hope that I don't start to dissolve this gloopy stuff with the salt. Bring on the salt. Oh, right, because that's was right. Oh man, yeah. Because Ani was huge the late 90s, early aughties, and that's formative times. And Phoenix making choices with a chap, and 20 plus years later. Oh man. All right, enough of that. Touchable face. Oh, June 32 and this. Oh, I'm just don't even have a full song. We're just like bouncing around like one line from like 500 different Ani songs are just voting to be number one in my head, but not enough of anyone to pull out an entire song. Oh, Glyph, right now you're shameless. That's all right. It happens sometimes. It's important to, when we do makeup tests, to make sure that the waterproof mascara and setting spray actually live up to their expectations, because you never know when we're going to be under the hot, sweaty stage lights and this shit's got to stay on my face, and we can't be coming undone at the seams any more than we normally are. Yeah, the last time we saw Ani up in Seattle. Yeah, you've got an untouchable face? Are you untouchable? He's feline something right now. What? What? Are you just gonna make me look bad again, or just... Okay, fine. Yeah, that's what I thought. My weighted blanket cat. Oh, Oh, you've got stuff to do. Take care, Allie. You have a great rest of your Sunday. I hope things are good. I hope your back's feeling better. I hope that sewing machine earns its rightful spot as not being your demise. Stay awesome, chap. I'm just gonna sit here with a butt in my face for a second, it looks like. My emotional abuse support cat is doing his job. Ow! Ow! Stop! Can you... Dude, you're making it hard to stay in the stitches. All right, let's see how this goes. Just don't... Okay, fine. I'll just pet you. Oh, you're watching the crow outside? Is that a corvid out the window? Did you see Richard feeding the corvid breadcrumbs? Is somebody sharing those breadcrumbs? We'll try to get some more goopy eyelets done. Maybe we'll have I'll melt them and have them ready for Wednesday. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Where are you? Well, why don't you sing a little closer? No. Oh, okay. Um. Ow! Dude, they're tugging on my heartstrings, and now you're literally beating me. What a show we're having! I can't believe this. It is the cat takeover. Yes, we are in the midst of a fursurrection here at the circus. They thought it was going to be a catastrophe, but they have the perfect placement for their fursurrection. They said, "We need you to do it, right meow, right meow." And I said, "No." I don't know where I was going with that, but damn it, we strung a lot of words together to try to be punny. Here we go, just clowning around again. Yeah. You thought I needed a break? Do you think we needed a second to just enjoy the fur? You're so huge. You, a cat with the hollowest tail. Because Loki looks big, but I think he's like 11, maybe 12 pounds tops. This guy's like 15. He's so heavy. There was one day, oh, I was so mean. Dove was doing push ups, and I picked up this little jackass and plopped him on Dove's back so he could do weighted push ups. And then Dove put the cat on me, and I was like, oh, Fluff, I have to switch from doing like good push-ups to doing push-ups on my knee because my arms couldn't handle that extra 15 pounds on my back. I tried. Oh, I wanted to, but man, oh man, that was a cat too many. But he does enjoy exercise time. There's nothing like doing push-ups and getting a cat tail butt stuffed in your face. Put your nose all the way to the ground. Make sure that your back is straight. Move as a unit, Phoenix. Move as a unit. You are a unit. Thanks. Oh, that's right. I should probably do my push-ups today. Because we're not going to get to 100 daily if we don't keep practicing. Because right now we're only at 70. Is it wrong to have a goal based on a 9-year-old girl who can deadlift more than I can? I guess there's worse reasons to have a goal. Every time I see the clips of this little 9-year-old sprite of a thing pull up 180 pounds like it's nothing, I'm like, okay. I think we can we've got that much poundage laying around here. We're not going to go for some silly 1 rep max. We will like properly train up to that level because no foolish lifting. If you want to keep doing something, you better to do it smart than do it silly. But, yeah. I think that's one of the things too. You get to an adult, and depending on what it is you do, you just get into this like loop of everything kind of being the same. And there's where you have to be self-motivated to make new goals. Or like to make new goals. Because it's so easy to just like get into the loop and the status quo. But then it's just easy to stagnate because we stop practicing things or just practice the same things, but advance more slowly because there's no little plastic trophy at the end of it, or not going to get a grade on a paper. There's you having to be self-motivated as a result of lack of external motivations. We'll go with that. Oh, Cliff, F the status quo for existing in first place. And oh, good job bringing it back to Ani. Oh, you did it. You. I'm gonna have to dig out that CD. Oh, so good. Oh, because then the double album was really good too. Oh, I. I'm gonna have to pull out my Ani discography because I got a whole bunch, except for the newest ones. Yes. But no, seriously, you might be right about the loop. Okay. Oh, sure. But you just get into it just is like everything is the same. Especially if you don't have one of those jobs like a teacher or something that's very acutely seasonal based on your environment, like up Western New York, snow plow drivers, solely a winter thing. Though they change to construction in the summer, but it's different kit slightly. But you just get into this loop, like one day is the same as the next day, and it's so much more easier. You start to progress more slowly because there's no external motivating factor. You have to do something because you want to do something. It's like I turn on the camera and shit talk because I want to. Nobody makes me. Though I do, the incentive to just shit talk more just increases every stitch I make. Exactly. You have to stay present and keep creating and keep thinking of like how to make things better. Like this quest for these perfect concealed carry fried chicken leg pockets. Like who thought they needed this? But we do need this because the options for ladies and what ladies choose is so dumb. I just don't get. Oh God, my pea brain just does not understand things sometimes. If you have to show your cooch to get to your chicken leg, is it even worth it? Or do you need a better location? Or your clothes need to be better designed to actually be functional? Because this shit makes no sense. Yeah, innovation, creativity, these are uniquely, you have to have a brain. Tech can help us, but it can't do our thinking for us. And we can't rest on our laurels. It can't rest on our laurels of expecting that things to be there. Somebody was telling me they were just doing an electrical thing, and they needed a specialized panel. And one would have thought in the industry, I guess, that you're like, oh, it just should have been there ready to ship. No, it took 2 weeks to custom build it because these things that should be standard and just readily available, and even though they're highly used, they're just not there. And it's this way with all of these things. Partly why Phoenix is so vain that I always make stuff for me, because I'm tired of buying shit that either the quality is poor or the fit is not fitting. The fit is not flattering. And more commonly now, both of these things are true, and I expect better. That old-fashioned of, like, saving, I'd rather... Phoenix, you're a maximalist. This is not going to come out feeling genuine, but That old-fashioned notion of I'd rather have one amazing jacket that's going to last forever rather than 30 pieces of shit that are going to fall apart by looking at them once. Quality over quantity, and how the world is trying to fill up the holes where they are pining for quality but don't realize they don't. I think there's groups and generations who've never experienced quality products that they keep buying the bullshit because they don't know to look for something better. They've been so trained to just shut up and take shit. Yeah, it's true. They just don't know. And we just don't make good shit anymore. I think it might come out to bite folks in the fanny. Oh, you're too good. Yeah. I see it. Like, I don't want 5 pairs of cheap dollar store scissors that are like, oh, they're good, and then they're just gonna wear out. I'd rather use my 100-year-old shears and then have the right place, because they're sharpening shears is at a different angle than sharpening knives and other bladed surfaces. So if you do it like you're sharpening a knife, you will ruin your shears, I've learned. And even just the skill of being a shear maker. There's only one master shear maker, I heard, in the entire UK. That guy needs an apprentice. Like, okay. Yeah. Though it does make me giggle, and I've said this, it's been a while, but the crafts that are going to persist because rich people need them: coopering, barrel making, farriers, blacksmithing to an extent, jewelers, but yeah, those rich people, they want their fancy horses, and those fancy horses, they need their perfect, they need the farrier, they want their whiskey, they're gonna need their bottles, their coopers. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not gonna say thank goodness for rich people. That's not it either, but it's much easier to keep some of these heritage crafts alive because of somebody still is willing to pay the actual cost and not settle for cheap shit all the time. All right, I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, yeah, heritage crafts. Somebody was selling one of those old-fashioned yokes that they used to wear that you'd have with the cutout with your neck for like toddling around with your water. Oh, such beautiful pieces of machinery. Kit, actually, it wasn't a machine. You were the machine. Or if you were lucky enough, your ox was. Oh, we saw a lot of eyelets today. Glyph, I just had the worst dystopian flash in your mind. Rich people get real food and clothing, and poor people get 3D printed. I think that's what their plan is. I think you saw the future. I think you just had a moment of a glyph glitch in the Matrix, and you saw between the ones and the zeros. I think Yeah, I think it is terrifying, and I the pieces to put this puzzle together are right there. It's all there. Yep. And here I had the audacity of hearing somebody say, like, oh, they're just gonna like 3D print stuff and make it nice. I'm like, that's gonna be plastic. You can't 3D print linen to make a fine linen shirt or something. Like, no, you're gonna get crap if you don't know how to do it yourself. And they purposely trained forced forgetting of these heritage skills. They don't want people to remember how to do these things this way because it threatens their control and authority. The same way that they've normalized these humans who don't know how to dress, to be flattering for themselves, which is sad in of itself, but even more so, they don't know how to dress for their environment appropriately for self-protection. They're so reliant on all of these external factors to be comfortable because of their shitty clothing choices. They're dependent and despondent. They're not despondent. They think that they're on top of the world running around with these ill-fitting. Oh, God. And I don't even mind crop tops and like skin showing. That's not it. I just like it. There's a way to do it that you still look nice rather than just you just are. But to each their own. It's not like I show up and am Phoenix, you look like trash most of the time too. Put your makeup on like you're a giant clown, and then pat yourself on the back that you practiced and pretended to use your stuff and attempted at skilled and with a skilled and discerning hand. When you just are trash. But yeah, no, I think if they have their way, that's what one of the end goals. Because how else do they then ship you on to the intergalactic space ferries to go see the cats from Three Eye Atlas? You have to be able to eat the shitty food. You have to be comfortable in whatever shitty garb that you're told. You're like, here, this is your shit suit. Make sure you know where all the hoses are supposed to go so that the stuff that needs to get sucked out doesn't get contaminated with the stuff that's supposed to get pumped in. Oh, gross. Heaven help the poor folk who puts their shit tube into their mouth instead of out the exit portal. Oh, Glyph, that's true. We have to meet the intergalactic space ferry somehow. Exact the felines. Yup. Those cats from Three Eye Atlas, we need to know. We need to know that we've done our best attempts at being good little cat toys and not just. We're toys. We are entertainment. We're not food. We're here to entertain you. Yeah, it just. Well, and I couldn't believe when I saw the article yesterday that I still don't know what prompted it, but that somehow they banded to say that businesses can't chip employees in Washington. I didn't realize it was that close to, but I'm curious to hear, Lynn, who are they just gonna, are businesses gonna say they're not gonna chip because your families have already chipped you? Is access to your healthcare data and health information, are you going to be chipped so that they can find you in Epic in your My Chart? Because I think they're probably really all those weird control people in the guise of, we're here to protect you. But it's really, how are we controlling you more? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see the headline, or that's the only part I skimmed through. That's words, Phoenix. Don't make that clicky noise with your tongue. That's unbecoming. Yeah. It's funny. Oh, yeah, it was. I was very confused, or not. Have more questions than I feel like I've got good answers on that one. Ah, Glyph, that's true. We have to meet. Oh, yes. I read that one. Yes. Oh, intergalactic. Oh, what am I thinking now? I am a sensitive artist. I am sensitive. I am a sensitive artist. I am sensitive. Oh, King Missile. Oh, Glyph, the world's been going to shit ever since the first Beastie Boy died. Yeah. It's been going to shit. Oh, yeah. Times they are a changin', and yeah. Feels like death is like extra contagious right now. Like, I understand it really that it is the only way out, and that at one point, like, your punch card's up and you're like, you punched your last punch. Because I don't think it's that the internet is more, it just feels like there is more of it. Maybe I'm just getting to that age where it's like everybody's just punching out. I don't know. Oh, Glyph, now we have to fight for our right to eat organic food. Yeah. Yeah, organic. We're gonna need to figure the food thing out, because these massive giant food conglomeration, big ag and big food really need to die a swift death, and it's going to be painful to go back to a time in a land where seasonality is important again, and maybe you're not gonna get something because it's too far away. Oh, we're doing such a good job filling up this snotty paper, then trying to get me, oh, right, for a right to get organic food. They are trying to get me to eat cockroaches. No, oh god, cockroach potato chips and plastic French fries. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yes, our gloopy eyelets are glooping along rather nicely. Yeah, maybe we'll work on this corner over here for a few more minutes while Dove's still outside. At some point, he's gonna want to come in and sit on his couch and watch Viva and Barnes, but I'll wait till he comes in. Yeah, I know, and if we're okay, eating the bugs is there's the forced eating of the bugs, and then where can we go back to the cultural sensitivity to this, the place that eat, like, have historically eaten the chocolate covered scorpions or some grasshoppers. I hear they taste like mint. And like, there's novelty food items, and then there's the forced repurposing of meal of food replacements with attempted nutritive stuffs that ruin all of it. Yeah. Like chicken liver. Not everybody's cup of tea. Highly nutrient, one of the best iron sources that I like to eat when I'm feeling it. Yes. Just make it in the pate version. Please don't try to give me liver and onions. I know it's the same thing, and I shouldn't. One should not like be funny in my brain, but Grandma didn't make chicken liver and onions. She made liver pate with the most beautiful radish flowers, and that's Grandma's way is the only way, you know. Mm, exactly, it's the force part, and no one can tell me bug eating isn't poverty coded everywhere. That's also true. Oh, I hear him. All right, boys and girls, I should be a nice wife and let my other friend, let my prettier half sit on his couch for a while after spending time outside. Oh, yeah, don't force me to do anything. That's a surefire way to say for Phoenix to be like, nope, you're so welcome. Thanks for stopping by, Glyph Glitch. I'm so glad that you've stumbled into the tents of the little disaster that could. All right, boys and girls, I've had fun. I hope you have fun. Exist out of spite, if nothing else. I'll be back on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, enjoy some sunshine. Do something that practice heritage skills. I'm going to hit the end show button before I blabber on too much more. All right, TTFN. Okay, sweetums. I closed up the show so you could watch your show now. Unless you're still blowing along, in which case I. Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah, I was like, never mind. Is my show still on? Hold on, don't do anything. You pooper duper.